Alright guys, Roberto Torralbas here with Team Third Law Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and please make sure you check us out at www.bjjengineer.com and www.thirdlawbjj.com. Today I'm here with Andrew. He's one of my students and he's going to be assisting me with showing you a couple of techniques. The first technique that we're going to discuss is what we call the side switch from the side mount position, side control, and a couple of, before we get there, I'm going to demonstrate an easy way to to get out of side mount. For example, okay, now our opponent is I'm here on the side, okay, and my opponent is spinning me. A couple of things that I want to do on the bottom of side mount is I don't want to leave my hands hanging around, because then it's easy for my opponent to submit me. So what I like to do is I like to come in with one hand and place it in front of the neck, and this is way before we even get into it and before he hugs me, because if I do it now, it's too late. He'll be able to pin my arm, get me in a wrist lock, etc. So we said, as soon as I see him already getting down, I should try to get in the habit of putting my hand here and then right underneath the throat. Why? Because the throat is very delicate. So even if the guy is big and putting a lot of pressure, I can always annoy him a little bit by pushing on his throat. Next thing is my other hand is going to come here to the hips. I just don't want to push his hips with my hands, because that's not going to work. If I push too much here, I'm just going to eventually, I'm exposing myself to a wrist lock when he's puts all his weight on my wrist. So what I want to do, okay, is I'm going to bring my legs together, okay, as close as possible to my butt, right? Scoop a little bit to the side, okay, and now I'm going to bridge on one shoulder, lifting my back off the floor. At this point, I'm going to connect my scoop back, connect my elbow and knee together, and do a shrimp here. Once I connect it here, now I can start turning into him and getting back into my guard. You see it? Because the opponent was kind of leading around, I'm already exposed to some opportunities here, okay? So let's take a look at that again. One more time. I'm here in the side mount, hand in front of the throat, the other one on the waist. 1, 2. I'm going to hip and be on my shoulder and push a little bit on his neck. I'm not going to extend here, I'm going to push together, okay? My back is off the floor. I walk with my feet, right? As soon as I push, I push and then I keep walking my feet and then connect my elbow and knee together. At this point, my opponent sometimes is going to try to bring his chest closer to me, and I'm just going to turn into him this way, okay? Let's walk a little more. I'm going to walk into him this way. Now I have all opportunities to replace my guard. But notice that right here he left his elbow outside, which gives me opportunity to start attacking his arm. Okay? Then that obviously you could get to a advantage. But that's not what I'm trying to explain today. Trying to explain today is a couple of ways to get out from side mount. This is your one of the first escapes, okay? And the next technique, we're going to study a second escape, which is going to set up to the side switch. Thank you guys.